And here's a little video I put together to show my friends an interesting area I found here on Mars. And we're going to zoom in to this area, which is called the Tartarus Colles. And it's on Google Earth, and hopefully you can see the coordinates down below here, but it's approximately 24 north by 171 west. And let's just zoom in here, and I'll show you a lot of things going on in this region. I was just looking at this high-res picture, and I just thought it was interesting, these seem to be water coming out and wetting the ground there. And that's how I started looking at this more closely, and then I realized that this is probably one of the largest bases group of buildings and structures I've seen on Mars so far. All these little, what seem to be rocks here, are actually artificial structures. And most of them have decorations, carvings, faces, animals. Let's start here, zooming into the most amazing one I found. Very elaborate. Take a look at this face. We'll start here. Hopefully you can see this. That is a humongous face that's extremely realistic of a humanoid man. And this is an artificial structure here. As you can see, you can go inside. Underneath here, there's all kinds of things on top. And I just want to show you around here, and then you can explore this area on your own. I'm not going to point out there's hundreds or thousands of spacecraft, and these are all hangars, as you can see. All of these structures here are designed to blend into the surface. You can see this is all artificial machinery and things like that. All of these are, you can pretty much just go to any one of them, zoom in, and you'll see that it is more of a hangar than it is a rock. There's spacecraft hanging out of most of all these, parked. You can see that these are hangars. They're not. Here's an interesting one here. Look, this is the shape of a face, and underneath, of course, it's a hangar. This is a very big, elaborate facility here, with some faces carved into the roof of it. There's really faces. If you look at any one of these structures, you'll see that they've created a face. You can see this one here, little faces of animals. Here's another one here. Here's a big one. And underneath this is the roof of their, whatever that is, a base or a underground facility. Here's a spacecraft parked in a hangar. You can see the nose of it coming out. Hopefully you have a very nice monitor like I do, so you can see the details on this. If you're not seeing it, then you need to get a better monitor. Anyway, take a look around at this area. It's on Google Earth, and just go to 24 north by 171 west. Zoom in and start exploring. There's a lot going on here. A lot going on. If you want to go down this end, over here, there appears to be a bridge going across this little ravine. And as I was exploring the bridge, which you could see, it looks like it's a artificial bridge that's been covered over with the sand. I rotated. Oh, by the way, you should the best viewing angle, if you go up here to your direction here and put it to the 2:30, 3 o'clock position, or east, mostly east. That's where you're going to get the best viewing angle for a lot of these facilities. You can see these are all facilities here underground. This is, I believe, an artificial bridge. And then if you want to zoom in a little further, you can see that there's an actual hangar right next to the bridge here with some things in it. As I was looking at the bridge, I just noticed that there's a big carved face here on the other side here. Let me see if I can get around to that. Right here, looks like a Buddha head carved into the side here. And that's interesting. More things here. This is an interesting one. It looks like it's an old buried spacecraft, partially buried. You can see the nose of it sticking out. And this area here might be just an old junkyard. Pretty amazing area. Let's take a look at this little area here. You can see that all the structures down here. It's amazing. Look at how big these facilities are. Some of them are very elaborate. There's lots of faces, animals. Here's a large underground facility here. There you can see all types of crafts and vehicles and things that are parked all over the place. So yeah, play around with that and leave me a comment as to what you think.